Okay, I just had to re-record this, so I'm a little bit angry now, but I'm just going to show you the replay, and then I'll talk about like my strategy and show you some brief stats. Alright, enjoy. Okay. Very short time lapse. Well, reasonably short since it's so early in the game. I just want to say beforehand, look at this beautiful Manchu, beautiful Imagawa, beautiful Dali, ugly ass Ming, as it should be. But they just, the thing is, even if you fucking kill Ming, if you don't shatter them, they'll just tributize every single one of the things that get spat out. They're no weaker than usual. But yeah, so this is us. We're doing pretty alright on money. Aleppo is bigger than Constantinople, which is always glorious. I was thinking about making Alexandria, but a lot more people are pulling out of Alexandria than they are Aleppo. Like, it's just a little couple babies pulling this way. But yeah, so that's that. And Mazdaran was also a vassal. I just have them diverting trade. I'm integrating them now, but I'm not going to continue this campaign, I don't think, since we got the achievement. That was the main reason I did it. I'll just go over my strategy slightly. So if you just start out and get your alliance with the Ottoman, if you can't get an alliance with the Ottomans, then you just need to restart, because you can't do it otherwise. Or if you can, it's going to be a pain in the ass, and good luck to you. But just do it. Just ally the Ottomans, and they will have this province of Akkyonlu as vital interest and these three as strategic. So if you ally them and then mark the ones they have strategic interest on as vital for you, then they won't be interested in them at all. Just call them in, promise them land. You just have to give them that one, and then you get all the rest. The rebels can be kind of a bitch, but you can handle it. And then just expanded and took those two. Originally I took these 4 as well, but that'll make the Ottomans hate you way too much, and if you can't get these 2, then I mean, it's not the end of the world. It just worked out where I could. But yeah, don't take all of them, because the Ottomans will hate your fucking guts. And then I fought a war and took these 5 provinces from QQ. I actually bankrupted myself fighting them, because they were just so much stronger than me. I think I had, I want to say maybe 12 merc infantry, and then like 8 just normal. I'm sorry, that was my phone. 8 normal, just, you know, vanilla manpower units, whatever. So yeah, my force limit was like 13, so that was costing a lot of money. But we won it, went bankrupt, had 1 rebel rise up, beat him after a couple smashes into him, and then it was kind of just clean from there. And the reason I released Syria when I did is because basically all of Syria was occupied by Syrian rebels in the Mamluk land, so I was hoping to get some of that, even though it raises their liberty desire, but, you know, free land. Unfortunately, only that one did, but I did plan to release Syria eventually anyway, so free land is better than no land. And then I eventually vassalized Shamar diplomatically and Mazdaran through war against Loristan. But they were good, because I didn't want all this shitty land. And they had religious ideas, but they didn't convert anything, so, you know, that was fun. But yeah, so this is that, and I would definitely recommend taking religious as your first or second idea, because Jesus, I don't think you can look at map modes and no, but God, it's just a disaster. All the land you're taking is basically, they're Shia. This is Sunni, but this is hard to take because it's the Mamluks, of course, and this is so little it is irrelevant. Like, this is all Coptic and Orthodox, and then this is all Shia, and then a body down here. Like, just take it. Save yourself the trouble. And we've got a few. It is still difficult to convert things. Just, I mean, the territory penalty being the main one there, but as well just the religion, unaccepted culture, all that. If you just boost your stability up, though, you'll be able to do it. That's how I manage most of them. I think that's probably it. I can show you, like, military screen real quick. Yeah, Ottomans did a quantity, which I have not done yet, I think. Yeah, I started it, so just in case I was going to finish this campaign, I'd need quantity, and then I could try to beat the Ottomans. And, like, I did my best to block them off in the Caucasus, but I didn't get the chance to expand up here. And so the Ottomans are just like, well, if I'm out of routes to expand, I'll just create a new one. So they just going through here. Russia is split in twain by Perm and Transoceania, which is beautiful. They're totally a corpse, and I didn't actually notice Tver had expanded some. I did lose this, but yeah, so this is the world. It's not too colonized yet. France going for Brazil and Mexico, because the AI are stupid and they don't know how to colonize efficiently. And yeah, I think that's probably it. I'll just show you guys the end screen, and then I'll call it there. Can't remember why I take Venice. I think I take Venice with the Ottomans because they allied. I think, was it Yemen, the last 2 provinces down here, or Mara, one of them, one of those 2. Ottomans kept allying people I was trying to attack, but I got so many favors from, like, one war with Crimea. I got like 40 or something from that one alone. So I just kept calling them in the wars to distract them, and then attacking the people they'd ally. Don't have a lot of score, which seems unfair, but you know, we'd get there in the end anyway. But yeah, 174 provinces, 10 overextension. I guess those like these 2, and then Mara that I had just taken, and then I quit. A couple ships, most of them are light ships because I had to protect my trade. Got a pretty decent army. Religious unity is okay. And then yeah, I was kind of caught up on tech. It's difficult because you're spending a lot, like war exhaustion on this game. God, probably spent it at least 800. It was rough because I just couldn't afford most of the forts throughout the majority of the game, so I had to delete a lot of them. I kept like a couple mountain ones here and there, but yeah, so basically every time I attacked the Mamluks, them and Hormuz would just come around the back and nothing personal, kid me. And yeah, just messing me up a little bit. And yeah, these were my ideas. Defensive, religious, offensive, trade, and quantity. Probably would have preferred admin to trade, but I'm even still behind on admin now. Like, I still need to finish full coring stuff, and I'm behind on tech and stuff. So yeah, that didn't work out for me. Ottomans and I assume Ming were the ones ahead of me. A lot of people ahead of me on Navy. Surprisingly, I had the most provinces. I guess it's just because the Ming got so fucking destroyed and Russia got Ottoman and then transoceanic. Second highest income, I'm going to assume it's Britain ahead of me. Probably not the Ottomans since their trade's so weak. Or maybe Spain since it's early on. Could be anyone. But we did have the best trade income. So yeah, that was that campaign. I would recommend it. It really wasn't that difficult. If you can just get that first war, you'll be alright. I mean, ideally, Karakyunlu would have just been beaten down a little bit, but the Timurids kind of collapsed, so they didn't get the chance to... I mean, they're collapsed now because of me, but they lost all their subjects, so they didn't get the chance to beat up on QQ for me. But yeah, that was really the only challenge, and then this one heavy is just my flagship with trade. I just make it the heavy ship because it's stronger, so it's less likely to get killed. I don't know if that's smart or not, but anyway, it's probably the end of this. Yeah, I'll just go ahead and call it there. Alright, thank you guys. Adios.